Okay, so today we gonna see if we gonna get something good. Probably another 10 minutes or 15 minutes of this. Try to see if we get something pretty nice. Hopefully we ain't in an illusion. Trying to learn all these formulas and stuff. Trying to see that we using some rails. We know the symbols of rails, and we probably get to use them right and stay in the real things. Hopefully we not in too much of a danger. Stuff that we can't do, and we do the stuff that we can do and have fun with it. Hopefully we move a lot easier through it. All right, learning how to do a whole bunch of other things and making it. So it's like, yeah, trying to have a lot of fun. The cat didn't show up today. Maybe they might show up again. Hopefully I could read them again and have some fun with them, and they probably show off some stuff. All right, so we learn all these other things and the plants and how to do all these other things and figure out how the world really works. All of our calculations be right, and let's see our distance and our speed and everything being right, how fast we go through it, even know how to do it easy. So our brain works a lot faster. And let's see. Hope you're enjoying the morning time and the birds are tweeting and doing their thing and trying to make everything work and talking. The dog is not up yet, so we just getting this, walking around just this street, and see if you could see everything right. I probably might be able to learn what calculus is and why it's kind of hard for me. It's like, yeah, it's a pretty hard thing, but I was getting it. It seemed like I was getting it most of the time, but I guess my brain is still under a little struggle. I guess I'll figure out how to think in calculus to get all the answers right. Hopefully it's not some illusionist or it's a pretty hard confuser, I guess. So you got to see if you're not confusing it and know how to fight right to move it right. If it's something that I could do that is real and not some fake or some illusion. I already got into some cool stuff and moving through some other cool stuff like all these formulas and all these other things. And I guess I'm working pretty hard at it and doing some pretty easy stuff or pretty hard stuff, but seem like it's easy enough. Okay, so I'm just doing my thing, and right now seems like there's a car. Yeah, car just passed by. So let's see. Maybe some people it's a lot easier for them. Some people it's a lot harder for them. So we just working at it. And ooh, the birds chirping and flying. 2 birds. You gotta see some more stuff. You might even do some impossible stuff if you learn all those formulas and how to do them right. Alright, and it'll work. Alright, you're doing good. If you learn the electricity, you know how an electrician calculates and do his stuff, and we see if we learn how electricity works and all these other things, trying to learn how to move it, trying to see if you'll get burned or not. If you learn how to be invulnerable to it. Something sounded. If you learn how to be invulnerable to it, we get to move that and always do it right so that we'll be more invulnerable and not get hurt. But if you learn how to be more friendly to it, yeah, it'll be more friendly to us and we'll show even more love. Like, we really like it and it's pretty cool. It's really cool. And a lot of stuff that's pretty cool that we get to show love to. You learn how to do it to make it stronger and better and, improve it, do a lot of different stuff once we figure out how all the things work. It's pretty cool. So there's like other stuff, another car passing by, and we're working at this. So other things sounding, they're reacting to what I got, my mind, I guess, or my body, or whatever ability I got. And I guess they're either attacking or sounding, defending, or, all these other things that's going on. that I guess as we improve, winning some battles and all these other things, getting smarter, figuring out a lot more things. That's what I've been doing. So as I get smarter, break the codes, and figure out a lot more things and get even better and much stronger at it, learn the formulas to save, the formulas to help, and all these other things, and how to do it. When the problem comes, I know how to solve it and how to break it, how to phase it, how fast I can move through it, and either save it pretty fast or it will take me a little longer to do it. Hopefully it's just in the right time and save at the right time. So just working on some other stuff, and I guess just gotta work at some other things. So things are working, and there's a bird over there. You might see if you need some other stuff. You look how the bird look. Either I'm looking at some energy, or hopefully I'm not looking at some illusions. My eyes getting better, learning how to see some stuff, learning how to read it right, and all these other things. I got a lot of visions, I guess, because I know how to do a lot of things. Yeah, pretty cool. Alright. Yeah, we working pretty well. I hope y'all like. Alright, we just working at some other stuff. Lights. You learn how to move it, how to make it bright, how to make it darker, and all these other stuff. If you learn all the effects and everything, all the designs, and if the light will listen to me and show me different design, different stuff. If I'm moving like a manipulative way, or controller or designer, I could design some other ways. If I learn other ways to make it do some other stuff, other formulas and other styles and stuff that's even harder, like impossible stuff. Maybe make a rainbow of electricity, just a strand of electrical light with like certain glow and like lights all mixed together in one, which will be rare, all shiny. And yeah, if I make something like that, you probably get to see if you could do all those different designs. And even a fire, showing off some other colors and stuff, and even some more plants, some pretty cool designs. My mind is pretty good at it. But it's like some of the scientists trying to make some stuff like DNAs and stuff, and making all these other things. So we learn all these other stuff and do some more stuff. I guess some people be like playing as God or something, but just learning how to do a whole bunch of stuff. Like a lot of people learn a whole bunch of different stuff. So if I learn mine, get some ideas, if I get to move it right, and then we move and do a lot more stuff. So I'm thinking about doing some more things and learning some more things and doing a little bit more things that will make me a little more at ease and moving through. And I guess if it gives you like 100 pounds, you know how to lift it or move it. And would it be easy? You know how your formulas and how to do it with your brain. And you use your muscles, or you use a certain tool or a machine or something. Or it comes the way that you attack it. If you have like telekinesis to lift it, and you can lift it, you use it, and see if you defeat it right, and move it to the right place that you need to do. There's other ways to just formula it. So a whole bunch of other people got some easy ways, got some other ways to do their own thing. If you could teleport it, it would be pretty cool, or levitate it. So if you learn all these other weapons that you know how to do. So I guess we're just working at some more stuff, trying to learn all the calculations and all the formulas that you got to use. And you're just doing good stuff. You'll see if you get smart enough to get some more stuff done. Learning how to drive. I got to learn how to drive right without wrecking. And it's like, yeah, and some way to get a car that I need, so I don't really wreck that easily. So Smell like plant. I just got a scent of a plant. Smell pretty good. I like this. It's like a certain flower that I think I've smelled before. It's like, yeah, and it's around. I don't think I'm inside one or, yeah, or there's one around somewhere. Smells pretty good. And now I smell like the other. Could be here. So we're working at a lot of stuff. See how to make my nose work. It's not gonna be too much. It's just gonna see if I could get the accuracy right. Not too much on my nose or too less. You're just doing it right so we could actually learn how to actually trace with your nose and pinpoint with your nose and figure out all the stuff, or your eyes or your other senses or feelings, all those things, or your mind just pinpointing the place where stuff is at. Guess we work at it. We got 11 minutes through, and we just working at some other stuff. It almost look like pre-constitution moves. My mind keep moving through stuff like that. So it's like a future side will move. You know how they calculate, and your mind could easily do that and tell me my future or stuff. Or they could sense, like the dog is talking about EP sensing. It's really cool. Good. I hope it's really accurate so that we get to do a lot and see what we get to do. The dog barking. It was a demon screaming. I heard it. Hey, you're pretty cool. Yeah, it almost seemed like something screaming a little bit. That it passed by. It was a little faint, but okay, you'll see if it could work pretty well at it. Doing a lot more stuff. I don't know what it is. Got to make sure everything is right and it's not a trick to do something bad to some people or something. You got to figure everything out. Try to be more accurate and right. Well, we know the symbols for reels. We know how to notice all reels. Hopefully we get it right every time, and hopefully we don't get the wrongful to the fake stuff. All those battles, you know how smart the problems are. So if they give you an even harder level, you gotta try to beat it. Sometimes you gotta do some other ways to figure it out. So so that we could do a lot more stuff. Well, if you know a whole lot more ways, like you got to use some super speed to solve this one, or you got to use a teleportation to solve it, or you got to use a certain flight because it will be up in the sky and you got to control yourself in the sky and all these other stuff, and all these battles that you got to do and all these other things. It's been pretty cool. I've been working it out and catching where the bird is at and all these other things. Hopefully I'm not in wrongful calculations and I'm not too big or too small, or you know, it feels kind of right. It seems like I know the size that I am. Now I think my sizes is messing up a little with my senses. I have to get a stronger one. If I beat it to an even stronger one, get to notice that I'm not changing size or my senses is not being crushed. So I'm working at it as it improves. It's pretty cool. I guess it's almost 15 minutes. So I guess we get to see how we're gonna do in 15 and stop and then try something else. Hope it all works. So we'll be like working pretty well and getting better at it. So today I got to think to overtime. Let's see if it's really right. Some overtime at work. I get to go and help and get some money, I guess, and get some job work done. So we just gonna do it. If there's no work, I guess I gotta come home and since I asked them, I had to ask, so that I gotta make sure instead of showing up and just not really doing anything, it'll be like a waste of gas if they really don't need no help. So I'm just working at it. and hopefully I get the right thing. Hopefully they need me so I could get 8 hours of pay and work. But if they don't need, I guess I get the hours, like 4 hours, and then come home. All right, I'm just working at a lot of stuff. Gotta work hard and get a lot of things done. I hope y'all I hope you enjoy. The dog woke up and started doing this thing. It's pretty cool. Where's the cats? The cats ain't here yet. I hope y'all enjoy. God bless.